Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We have this bit blocked off here by barricade, but I've stuck two shitty forces back there just in case. We have 1, 2, and my cavalry in reserve. The general here has his rally point in range of these guys. We've got spearmen on the walls here, which can toss over the walls. These guys are prepared to hold that. Again, they've got missiles shooting down. Worst case scenario, depending on what side, like, falters first, I can send my general either to the right or to the left. But we'll see what happens. More importantly, we'll see where the reinforcements is coming from. With all the reinforcements coming from this direction, they're all getting pelted by my javelins before they even get to the front lines. Chances are this side's never going to see any combat whatsoever. Bring them over there just to keep some morale going. What are you doing, game? What's with the lag? What is with the lag? What are you doing? Have I run out of memory on my computer or something? Could be some pretty fucking shit timing if I have. At the double!
Positions. On watch.
You still have some shots left.
Levis Armatore.
Blows them around, which is nice. Like I said, these guys can just hold just in case anyone attacks, but I highly doubt it. Let's bring the cavalry over. They might be able to toss their javelins at the enemy a bit. The enemy reinforcements just starting to show up.
For the savior! The enemy general is dead.
There goes the enemy general. I'm going to move these guys over since they're better off over this side. Just in case the very unlikely thing happens and some of our forces rout. See if we can't move these guys in a bit. Add them to the front line.
double!
Move those guys over. They're basically useless anywhere else.
Exploratores! When an order is given, do not hang about! Advance at speed! Sir! Hold on tight, lads! And pray! Levis Amatore! Spears ready! Comitatenses! Oh, God in heaven!
Since we cannot afford to lose this flank over here, I'm going to send the good units over here as well.
Melee troops! Camerati spears! For God in heaven! Rome! Missile infantry! We await your command. Double time! Advance at speed! Enemy troops are at the walls! Double time! Melee troops awaiting orders. Levis Amatore! Double time! Missile infantry ready! Advance at speed!
It's going to get everyone up here for a fucking morale presence, if nothing else.
Paladin guards!
That did it.
Missile infantry ready!
Who are they shooting with arrows?
Spread out! At speed! Double time!
It's fine. Get them to attack them. That's cool.
Levis Amatore! At the double! Scout equities! At the double! Stand ready! Defensive testudo!
Come on, you guys. Get into the studio already.
Double time! Show them how real men fight! equites! Federati spears! We await your command. At speed!
Okay, these guys aren't actually doing much, so... They've downed my speed. That's nice.
Federati spears! Advance! Forward!
I'm gonna try and push around with my cavalry.
Sons of Rome! Double time! Exploratories! Advance at speed! Scout equites! Forward! Riders advance! Forward! Light over!
They should surely rout very quickly with all these guys showing up to attack him.
Sons of Rome!
My fucking towers are losing morale on my own troops, which is stupid.
Federati spears!
Good lord, how long is it taking these people to kill this?
General! Military plan! Federati spears! Advance at speed! At speed!
These guys are still fighting these people, for the love of God! Fucking immortals is what they are.
Proud sons of Rome! For glory!
Okay, question is, can these idiots do well without getting pelted the crap out of by like 20,000 slingers?
Engage! General! Federati spears! Missile infantry! Advance! Engage! Evis Amatore! Forward! General!
Colorati spears! Advance!
Your orders! Yours to command! Glory! Ready?
In 13 seconds, I can use my war cry on these fucking flingers, whatever the hell you want to call them, to make them rout.
General! Scout equities! General! Forward! At speed!
Run down the barbarians.
For glory! General! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Cavalry fled. Idiots that they are. This right here is why I hate skirmishers. They're just running. Seriously, this counts as routing in my mind. If you're running away from a giant horde of enemies and your forces are dying around you, you've lost.
Round, sons of
Shit doesn't count as winning.
Colorati spear!
At the double! Your orders!
And now all we have to do is slowly chase down these fucking guys because the game's stupid.
Romans ready! For glory!
I mean, seriously, look at this. They've lost, and yet they're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running. 12 years later. So if you don't have any cavalry, this just goes on forever. It's utterly fucking ridiculous. If there's only units left with skirmish mode on, the game should end. I should not have to chase these fucking idiots like headless chickens across the fucking field. Like a very poor game of tag you're it. Well, 12 years later, we might actually fucking make these idiots proud. Maybe. So they're exhausted, they're shaken, they're in skirmish mode, and they're constantly running away from vastly superior forces. And yet we must chase them across the map. I'm hoping they're, like, routing, or, like, they're in withdrawal or something. Idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. I mean, look at them. How? This is stupid. The game won't let them route because they're not actually officially routed.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
If you make them flee, I'm gonna fucking kill you. See, this is where my forces stupidly rout because they're dumb. No, thank God. Victory!
God speak good. We are moments away from victory.
There's a bunch of Ryan dudes still over there. Close victory, my ass. We annihilated them, a vastly superior force. Yeah, it's a close victory because half of them escaped, basically. Either way. I still find it stupid as hell that you have to chase skirmishing units around. If everyone else is dead, the enemy is exhausted and fucking wavering, and they just keep skirmishing. If they're stuck in skirmish mode and running away, the game should just fucking end already. Execute the fuckers.
We have need for our armies to pass.
Certainly. I'm hoping those guys help deal with Africa for me. That will secure the south, and I won't have to worry too much about that region, at least. One less threat, you know what I mean? Incredibly weakened forces. Yeah, we'll just... No point fighting that. Very little point in fighting that. Again, my forces are vastly weakened, and against Roman troops as well, not rebels, not barbarians. Again, same situation, vastly weakened troops. Yeah, we'd never chase them down. That's lost either way. There's no way we're getting that. Mainly the only threat in Africa right now is the fucking rebels and all that crap we need to deal with. Yep.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Attila wasn't even born yet. Ah. Here I thought that was the only thing we'd be dealing with from the bloody Huns. Yeah, we have a food shortage. Man was born into the world of the shake of nations, the cause of all lands, whose name have brought fear to all mankind. Far to the east, waste the child is born to the royal Hunnic line, destined for greatness. He was named Attila. Mission issued. Survived until the following day, spring, yeah. That may be easier than done. I already have enough problems as it is. Like, for instance, we need to deal with this fucking food shortage that we've got. And we get to deal with a bunch of other crap as well. Yep, this is going to be difficult. At any rate, we'll save, and I'll do most of this boring crap off camera, I suppose. Mainly upgrading my forces and trying to deal with this food shortage that we've got. Which is mainly due to ruined buildings, I'm guessing. Anyway, be right back.